This is how I've been making around $750 a day on PolyMarket, straight from my phone. And before you say, that's gambling, that's exactly why most people lose. I'm not waiting for bets to settle. I'm not predicting outcomes. I'm catching the market when it's wrong, taking the move, and cashing out early. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact process I use, step by step, and why this feels illegal even though it's not. So first, let's get one thing straight: what PolyMarket actually is. PolyMarket is not a sportsbook. It's a live probability market. Every yes or no price is literally the market's belief about how likely something is to happen. If yes is at 40 cents, the market thinks there's a 40% chance. If it jumps to 65 cents, the market suddenly thinks it's 65% likely. And that price moves based on information flow: headlines, rumors, tweets, court filings, speeches, leaks. Here's the key part most people don't understand. PolyMarket doesn't price truth. It prices reaction. And reactions are emotional, delayed, and often wrong. That's the entire opportunity. But here's the problem. If you're just manually scrolling PolyMarket, you're already late. By the time you see the move, the mispricing has already happened. That's why polysight is the entire process. The real strategy, high level: I do not predict outcomes. I use polysight to detect probability errors. That's it. The $900 per day strategy is built on one idea. When PolyMarket's price moves faster than reality, there's money to be made. And polysight is how you catch that in real time. So here's the exact process. Step 1. Polysight market scanning. The first thing I do is open polysight, not PolyMarket, polysight, because scrolling markets manually is a waste of time. Polysight is constantly tracking probability movement over time, sudden volatility spikes, volume surges, order book imbalance, how fast prices react to new information. If a market is dead, polysight ignores it. If a market suddenly starts moving fast, it gets flagged. This alone filters out like 80% of garbage trades. I only look at markets where the probability moved aggressively, liquidity is real, something triggered the move. No movement, no trade. Step 2. Identify the probability spike. Once polysight flags a market, I'm not asking what happened. I'm asking, why did the probability move this much? Polysight shows me the exact before and after probability, how fast the move happened, whether volume confirmed it or lagged. This is important. A move from 35% to 55% in 5 minutes is very different from the same move over 3 days. Fast moves are emotional. Slow moves are informational. We want emotional moves. Step 3. Headline versus reality check, inside polysight. Now this is where polysight becomes unfair. Polysight lets me line up the probability movement with news timing, source credibility, confirmation level. And I ask one simple question: did facts change or did sentiment change? Because PolyMarket treats speculation and confirmation almost the same. A tweet saying "sources believe" can move the market like an official filing. That's a mistake. If polysight shows massive probability jump, weak or unconfirmed headline, volume chasing price instead of leading it, that's a mispricing. And mispricing is the trade. Step 4. Decide the trade direction with polysight. At this point, I'm not guessing. Polysight gives me the context to decide. Is this an overreaction that will revert, or a real trend that's underpriced? Most of my trades are mean reversion. That means if yes is overpriced because people panicked, I buy no. If no is overpriced because people panicked, I buy yes. Not because I know the outcome, because I know the price is wrong right now. Polysight helps me quantify that instead of relying on vibes. Step 5. Entry rules. This saves you. Here's where people blow up. They go all in. I don't. My polysight-based entry rules are simple. I define max risk before entering. I enter small first. I only add if polysight still shows mispricing. If probability keeps moving, but polysight shows no new confirmation, that's still an edge. If new real confirmation hits, I stop adding. No emotions, no revenge, no doubling down blindly. Step 6, exit strategy, the actual money. This is the most important part. I am not waiting for the event to resolve. I'm waiting for the market to calm down. Polysight lets me track when volatility slows, probability stabilizes, order flow normalizes. That's my exit. If I bought NO because yes was inflated at 65%, I don't need yes to lose. I just need it to fall back to 52%, 50%, 48%. That's the profit. I'm trading the correction, not the outcome. This is why it works so consistently. Step 7. How this turns into $900 per day type results. It's not one trade, it's repetition. Polysight helps me find 2 to 3 solid setups per week, sometimes more during heavy news cycles. Some trades make $80, some make $150, some make $300 plus when the mispricing is extreme. Stacked over time, you get days that look insane. But it's not insane, it's structured. The rules that make this sustainable. Here's what I never do. I never trade markets. Polysight flags as low liquidity. I never trade without a clear mispricing explanation. I never chase confirmed news late. I never trade without knowing my exit. I never trade just because it's moving. If I can't explain the trade in one sentence, I skip it. That alone puts you ahead of almost everyone. Why this feels illegal, but isn't. Because once you see the data, you realize PolyMarket is full of people trading emotions. Polysight lets you trade structure. You're not smarter, you're calmer, and you're earlier. That's it. So yeah, this strategy feels illegal when you realize how predictable overreactions are. But it's not. It's just markets. If you want, I can do a follow-up where I walk through live Polysight examples and show exactly how I'd enter and exit trades in real time. And if you want to check out Polysight yourself, it's linked below. That's the process. Not gambling, not guessing, just catching probability errors. Let's run it up.